The guy infusing that vodka that they sell, that like devil's piss stuff. You
What?
It. Yeah, they.
Not familiar.
I went there one time, and the first time I went there, and they offered me devil's piss, and it was just this big giant glass jar full of vodka that they infused with like 15 different kind of peppers and like all these spices and stuff.
Oh.
And your first drink was free if you would drink this first. Like the drink after it was free if you would have this beforehand. Like so.
Oh.
How was that?
It was amazing. It was so good, actually. It was one of those things. It was.
They just scare you with it?
Unnecessarily hot. It was by far the hottest thing I think I've ever just knowingly had.
Yeah.
But there was like actual like herbs and spices that went with it. So it was like I would marinate a chicken in this, and I would also like keep a bottle of this in my house.
Are you writing devil's piss on your hand?
Nope. I'll write it and then we'll let the audience know.
No. I just really appreciate the idea. Like I don't care what you did write. I'm the audience. He just wrote devil's piss on his hand. Somewhere he's gonna go tonight. They're gonna be like, "Yes, sir. Could I get you?" Oh.
Oh no. What are you here for? This is my last podcast, everyone. So it's real nice. I'm just gonna sign off with that. All right.
And we never heard from Patrick again.
Oh my
But the rest of Austin did the very next day in headline news.
No, that would be very bad.
I'm thinking he would rob a bank or something, guys. I don't mean like something. I don't
I feel like that takes planning.
Well,
of
not if
some
you're
sort.
full of devil's piss. All it takes is either to be full of devil's piss or a long, elaborate plan.
Well, yeah, it depends on how long it lasts, I guess. I could stand outside the bank from 3 a.m. until they open, waiting
Or
to
just
rob.
bust through it like the Tasmanian devil.
I thought you were going to say Kool-Aid Man. I'm glad you said Tasmanian Devil.
I would prefer Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh,
But he
yeah.
but he
And
busts
then
in
you
there
just go in
and does good things. The Tasmanian devil don't.
What does he do? What does the Kool-Aid Man do that's good?
Quenches your
Give
thirst.
neighborhood kids diabetes.
What? He has one job, and that is literally
kids.
Get mad about it.
It's kids outside, like, oh, the day is...
You picked the wrong topic.
This is
I'm
the
all about this.
worst. It's so hot. What are we going to do? We're dying, pretty much.
And then the Kool-Aid Man bursts through, and he gives his life to you. That is his
Destroys-
life essence.
destroys
Splashing
public
around.
property
Red
to be like,
tongue.
drink my blood, like a Jesus-like character. Do you understand?
Kool-Aid Man is Jesus. Got
Yes,
it. Got
yes.
it.
Right.
He's the
Write it
Jesus
down, write it
of
down right
fun
now.
summer days. I don't know, like,
Should have written on the back of your hand.
yeah.
I'm not writing anything on my hand.
Do you not agree with that? Oh, that's
You
fine.
guys drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we definitely did. We
Oh,
went down
yeah.
a weird rabbit hole of that right
You're
there.
welcome. Good boy.
Oh my God! Are you going to be doing any more dance shows? I know you got the one at the Community First Village, but with your solo album and the
No.
music from it, will you do any
No.
shows that have?
No, I'm kind of happy to be just doing my thing and not trying to do all of that.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
So the
'cause
shows of you are
songs can
just
speak by
you
themselves,
playing
yeah.
piano and
with
the
the
audience
band.
gets
Yeah,
to witness that.
sometimes solo, sometimes with the band. Yeah, and I probably
But
am
no,
not
like,
going to be
visual.
performing too much. Like I just did the record release at Townsend, so just not playing too often. I think is kind of the key. At least in Austin to not.
I was
Yeah, right.
how big of a jump is piano to accordion? Just like it's like I mean 'cause it's like I assume you'd learn to play an organ before that. Is it like what's the step? You went straight piano to accordion?
Well, it's all a keyboard. Anything
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of laid out with the black and white keys is just like that's basically the same. But
Of course.
the accordion, there's the whole button side. I mean, there's two sides of an accordion. There's
Yeah.
the button side, and then there's the keyboard side. So, I mean, a lot of what I do on accordion is just playing the keyboard side and kind of playing melodies. But the button side definitely takes a bit of practice.
Yeah.
So I took a couple lessons, and then just practiced. And I was really intimidated by accordion for a long time because it's such a backbreaker. Because you're like
Totally.
pumping this. You're like, oh, you feel like you need muscles and some back strength to handle it. And so I bought an accordion that was kind of smaller, and it's really tricky because you can't actually see the buttons like when you're holding the accordion. So I would just kind of peer over, try to use a mirror,
Yeah.
and it's kind of interesting the way it's laid out. So
That's awesome.
So you know, I'm a bit of a hack. You know, I'm not a very professional organ or accordion player, but
You're so funny.
But I do, you know, that's the funny thing is that's why it was so fun to play these instruments with other, you know, singer-songwriters or other bands, because I was able to kind of learn these instruments like on the gig, and I didn't feel like I had to be very good. I just had to be good enough, and it was great. And then I got better, you know, through playing more. So
I like to think that we have like purist accordion listeners that are just like that hack.
Yeah.
How dare she?
You put nail
I know,
polish on
it's
those
okay.
buttons.
You can have the gig. It's fine.
No, you took lessons.
Yeah,
you like
no,
took
it's-
a class.
Like, that's what I'm
here.
saying.
It's like you put effort into it. You like legitimately looked, as opposed
You
to
can
just was
learn
like winging
anything on
it, winging it.
YouTube. You can learn
Exactly.
anything on YouTube.
But at
Sorry.
least, you know, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we were talking earlier about those damn, like, video classes where some famous person just talks to us for 45 minutes and we pay $100 for it. So if that's the case, then some legitimate human being who wants to teach you how to do accordion, or whether they're on video or in person, that's a valid lesson. Not hack at all.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
My
Fuck-
argument
fuck
is
the
against
people
the hack
that are like
phrase.
these like old school, like, I don't know, like I imagine like Russians at ballet, but like you know, like
I
these people
picture
that are like,
German.
no, the accordion is this, you know, like
picture
masterful
Cajun,
instrument.
actually.
See? Cajun, German, and Russian. That's an
Yeah,
interesting.
these are all the
Yeah.
people that have the
Yeah.
accordion. And
And
I guess,
Mexicans.
Mexicans.
yeah, I was going to say, the Mexican crowd.
Yeah.
My neighbors play a lot of
I
accordion.
think that's thanks to the Germans.
Do your neighbors
Right.
actually play
Yeah.
accordion?
I think one of the kids does, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
That's like, you know, like up front that sounds kind of annoying, but I think I'd be like of the list of things that a kid could be doing with his time in his hands.
Oh yeah, it's good for the kid. Yeah.
Oh, we got shut down.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Yes But Why podcast.